Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of December 23rd through the 29th, 2024. So multiple things to keep in mind. Number one, this is the very last full week of 2024, which is so exciting. And also, there's a lot of holidays taking place all over the world, so we're certainly going to be feeling that in the collective. Happy holidays if you celebrate any this week. We're also going into the new year and the week after this, so really exciting energies in the air. But also, I gotta be honest, like in the collective, I also feel a tiredness from a lot of people. And, you know, some people do not enjoy this time of year. So let's see what is in store for you specifically, Aquarius. First card out is Patience, which is sort of like the Temperance card, and really being this sort of angelic essence in a lot of people's lives. I'm seeing here a lot of you are taking on, you're feeling emotionally calmer is what I'm sensing. Like, for example, spending time with family may have really triggered you and gotten you fired up in the past, but you're just feeling very calm nowadays. And you may actually have a lot of empathy and compassion for someone that you maybe had some more fiery emotions towards earlier on in the year. You may be looking at them in a different light. I know that's a very specific message, but I am seeing that for you. Being more understanding, more compassionate, more accepting. It feels like your empathy somehow is a lot stronger and higher. This week, some of you guys may be feeling very much like an empath or some sort of earth angel that is just very sensitive to people's needs. We have the 8 of Water coming out in reverse. Okay, some of you guys are similar message to Libra, like not in denial, but like you may not even understand and realize the full potential that exists within you. Like you have access to a lot more in life than I think you realize. So definitely avoid overly staying in your comfort zone or being complacent, because all of these great things that you see other people doing, you very much can do that as well. It's not as difficult as it may seem. And my favorite thing to do is just Google stuff. Like Google stuff, use ChatGPT, whatever. If you have this crazy idea in your head and you're like, I have no idea how I could even go about doing that, literally just look it up. Like, I think that like the internet is such a great resource. So amazing. I'm so happy that we're growing up during internet age, because like there does not need to be so much apprehension anymore around how to go about doing certain things. Like anyone can learn anything. It's like we have the Library of Alexandria recreated with the internet, you know? And actually your next card out is the Moon, which does show some of that apprehension. Like you know where you want to go and it's pretty ambitious, but it's like, how do I even get there? What does that look like? And again, it's like we live in an era where the Library of Alexandria was recreated with the internet. Like I really truly believe that. And so many people just don't have the skill to look things up, which is mind-boggling to me. Like nobody, I mean, when I was younger, I was taught how to look things up in the encyclopedia. Nowadays, we have the whole internet. So it's like, it's mind-boggling sometimes that some people don't know how to do the simplest things and they rely, or they think like, oh, I can't do this because I don't know how to do that. It's like, literally just look it up. Just look it up. Aquarius, just look it up. You know, you have these big goals and dreams, and just looking it up is the first thing to do. Like, how do I actually do this? And if you don't feel like looking it up, if you know somebody who has some expertise, like just asking them about it, like what's the process of going about doing this, it can really make you feel so much more confident and be like, this is actually something I can actually pretty easily do, you know? And that's it. That's all it takes to be a smart person, having the skill to figure things out on your own. Okay, second row of cards out, we have the Tower. Ooh, Aquarius, there's going to be a Tower moment this week. Right next to that, we have the 5 of Air. You know, I think for once, Aquarius, you may be well, no, I don't want to say that. I don't feel like that's true. I was going to say you might be the patient one here, but for some of you, you're not. There could be some sort of like blowout. Now, I gotta tell you, the Tower isn't a bad card. It's a very neutral card. A lot of Tower moments are actually extremely positive, you know, like meeting someone who changes your life, or having a set of circumstances unfold that's just so big and crazy. and beautiful. So that may be happening for sure as a reward for your patience. But next to the Five of Air, I also got to say, there could be a Tower moment when it comes to walking away from someone, or two people walking away from each other, because we have the Eight of Water in reverse, and right underneath that is the Five of Air. And these are both cards of like walking away from an unfulfilling situation, walking away from a fight, toxicity. Like, I'm not fighting. I'm keeping the peace for once, you know? You're able to really see things from a higher perspective and understand like everybody's so different. Everybody has their own lens through which they view life, and, you know, people don't get along, or sometimes personalities clash, and it's like, I just want to keep the peace. I just want to choose the peace. But that does not ensure that other people are going to keep the peace or choose peace. So that's something to keep in mind, I guess. Yeah. Wow. There could be some unexpected high emotions that come up that you may be, surprisingly, you may be in this position of being the diplomat, the peacemaker, the voice of reason. You may be that person for a lot of people this week. So that's fun. Have fun with that, Aquarius. And then final card out, we have the Page of Fire. Really exciting stuff going on in your life. And it's right underneath that moon. I feel like you have a big, exciting idea, and you decide, you know what, I'm going to embark on this journey. I'm going to go forward with it. And your work is definitely cut out for you. You have a lot to research. I don't know why I keep coming back to this concept of like researching, looking into it, and making a plan of action for yourself this week. So you might not necessarily be like doing a hard launch, a true beginning, like taking the big actions quite yet, but this may be a week of preparation, writing down your plan, the yearly plan, month by month, week by week, and feeling very inspired to do such. So that may be where you're at currently, and you're excited by that. That's the thing that's going on in your personal life. And in the meantime, within other relationships, you may be acting as this diplomat, this peacemaker for once. And I'm just making fun of you, Aquarius. I have a lot of Aquariuses in my life who are very much the opposite of peacemakers. So that's why I was making that joke. But anyways, yeah, Tower moments, they're not always bad. I also feel like the ideas that are on your mind, the ambitions, the goals on your mind will be life-changing for you. So that's a positive aspect of the Tower card here. But you know, when you have this big life ascension as well, things do fall apart. And that's not something to resist. And I feel like the things that aren't strong enough to stand the test of time are usually the things that fall apart. So yeah, thank you for joining me, guys. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.